A lot of players are having a hard time right now on Elite Temporal Archimedia, especially those who are playing in public queues. The most challenging modifier right now is at Stage 2, called Vamp Rock, wherein you do the new Solstice defense mission. This will task you to defend Flare against wave of enemies. And worst is that it got this modifier that disrupt player abilities and drain the health of Flare when there are no players around the defense objective. This means that you can't use any abilities when you are near Flare to replenish their lost health. And it seems that the modifier is currently bug or misworded right now, as it's not actually healing Flare when someone is near the defense objective. Instead, it will start healing, and they will not lose health when all players are near Flare. And it's kind of frustrating because we all know that Archimedia missions are limited. And we can't use any optimized setup that we have to make the mission easy. However, it's not hard actually, and there's a trick on finishing Stage 2 of this week's Temporal Archimedia with any setup. Now players always forget this, but you can actually use gears in the Archimedia missions. There are instances that you can't with a specific modifier, but for this specific mission, try using an Ancient Protector Spectre to protect Flare and complete the objective easily. These Ancient Protector Spectres can be crafted in your foundry, and the blueprint can be purchased in the new Loka Syndicate at rank 1. Honestly, I haven't invested that much on my syndicate, and I always have the Red Veil and Steel Meridian as my allies since the start of my journey. But you can easily rank up your syndicate right now by simply pledging with the new Loka and going into missions. Killing enemies will grant affinity, which will also be converted to syndicate standings, and you can passively max rank the new Loka with this. Now, the Ancient Protector Spectre is great, as it periodically emits 4 pulses, granting it and each allied enemy within 10 meters 200% of their maximum health as overguard per pulse. It is capped at 800% of their maximum health. In addition, the Spectre has a 10-meter aura that redirects 90% of incoming damage and all status effects received by players within range to the Ancient Protector. Redirected damage will heal the Ancient Protector up to 150% health. And the best part is, defense objective, data terminals, and excavators all benefit from this aura. Finally, the Spectre does spawn with the current level of enemies, so it's quite tanky and can last almost in the entire mission. This was used before in level cap missions, wherein teams will just camp in one spot. But now, Ancient Protector Spectres are really handy in Archimedia missions. With an Ancient Protector, you don't need to worry about those enemies rushing and damaging Flare because of the damage redirection it provides. Not to mention that if the Spectre falls, then you can just summon another one if you have more in your gear. Another thing to take note is that Ancient Protectors aren't the only ones you can summon in Temporal Archimedia, but also your broken on-call crew with Kuvazar in hand. I don't know if you noticed this, but a Kuvazar on the hands of an on-call crew with maxed out combat stats can deal millions of damage to enemies right now, including those ones in the Temporal Archimedia. This is the build I have on my Kuvazar, and it's demolishing every level 490 plus enemies in Temporal Archimedia right now. By the way, don't mind the arcane, as it's not working for your on-call crew. The same goes with galvanized mods, and you should focus on damage, critical, and elemental mods when you are using this Kuva weapon with your crew. With these 2 things in my gear, I have the option to make Archimedia missions easy, given that there's no modifier that disables the ability to use gears. I would also want to add that Sentinels are really handy in this mission type, especially the ones that can equip the Verglass weapon. The Sentinel weapon is handy in not just status stacking, but also cold stacking that's slow and freezes enemies. This is really handy, especially in Elite Deep Archimedia mission, wherein you need to do disruption against those necromech units. By the way, I honestly think that the Elite Deep Archimedia in Sanctum Anatomica is more forgiving than the temporal version. This is because you don't need to actually use all the recommended loadout to get all the rewards tiers in this mission. The last reward is only Phosphor, and there are so many ways to get these resources right now. Because of this, You have the option to choose a meta weapon to help you kill enemies easily, or a warframe such as Dante or Revenant to keep the whole team alive. On the other hand, Temporal Archimedia somehow requires you to have all loadout equipped. This is not necessary, but if you really want to get the max version of the new arcanes fast, then you will need to equip all recommended loadout to get the last resource reward, which allows you to buy a piece of the new arcanes per Kaya Velasco. Now, Peely picks are also a thing in Temporal Archimedia, but at these early stages of the new game, you really can't see the full benefit of its effect. For example, Burger Fest that allows you to heal nearby allies and defense targets. This could be great for the stage 2 of Temporal Archimedia this week, but it's not a big help at this early stage of Temporal Archimedia. Probably as players farm this new game, they can upgrade their Peely and use them to make the game a lot easier for all. The rest of the video is a showcase of this week's Temporal Archimedia. I have also divided it on stages, so you have the option to just see how easy the Stage 2 defense mission of Temporal Archimedia with the Ancient Protector Spectre trick. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Warframe content. Thanks again, and God bless you all.
Ready when you are. Stand by for temporal shenanigans. something here. Not sure what, but something.
Always better than nothing. What's next?
Can't find my way back to you. I'm lost again. I don't wanna run from all of this. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose.
you guys.
Pleasure, kid.
Don't wanna run from all of this. I'm bulletproof. Nothing